I don't know where to start, guys. I'm so irritated, so negative at the moment. The day started off so well, and then I don't know. Just watch the video and you guys will see. Well, good morning everyone. We've got near perfect conditions this morning. Stunning day. Not a breeze of wind at the moment, and the best thing of all is the water looks absolutely amazing. Near perfect conditions. We had 2 days of southeast, first day of southwest, and our main targeted species today is going to be a ragged-tooth shark. Seeing that the summer is coming to an end, target some ragged-tooth sharks, and the species that I would like to see the most today would be a black ray. Black rays and the ragged-tooth sharks, they like similar conditions. That first day of the west is the best, so hopefully we'll get a black ray or a ragged-tooth shark or two, but we'll fish for some other things as well during the day. And we're going to start off fishing for a ragged-tooth shark. I've got my cousin Leonard with me, and Stefan van Huisteen from Still Fishing with me as well. I don't know what Stefan's starting off with. I know my cousin is throwing a big bait for a ragged-tooth shark, and then I'm going to throw just a general bait like a mullet head.
Yellowtail head and cutlets.
Huh? What?
Yellowtail head and cutlets.
Stefan is throwing yellowtail head with cutlets. I'm going to go slightly smaller with just a mullet head with a little bit of mullet fillets around it. See if there's not a hound shark or a spotted gully or one of those younger sized bronzies, and if there is a ragged-tooth shark in the area, we will eat it as well. I only have like a biting on, but my biting trace is a little bit longer than per usual. Of course, it might be a ragged-tooth shark in the area. Fishing a 9.0 circular, 1.2 mil at the back, and 120 pound carbon coated wire. Yeah, I think the water is just going to get better and better as the day progresses. But I think I've talked enough for now. Let's build a bait and get it out there where it's wet. Lekker. The water looks amazing this morning. It's flattening out. As we got here, I walked over the dune to check it out, and it still had a little kick to it. And then by the time that I unpacked my tackle bag and came over the dune, it has already flattened out substantially, and really looks too lekker now. But it's only going to get better and better as the day progresses. And I feel the water cool down slightly, not too cold. It's a lekker temperature. It's about, I reckon, about 17 degrees, 16 and a half, 17 degrees. Perfect to catch anything. Maybe not 16 and a half, more like 17. Okay, that one got me. Maybe 16 and a half. You guys know what I mean. So I threw that mullet head with the fillets out, stuck it in the sand spike, and while it's in the sand spike, I'm gonna fix up my heavy rod with the 80 pound Championship Edition 8. I love this thing, and see that my line roller bearing is not too lekker. Still turning, but it's making a noise, probably from all the wading and swimming. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a ragged shark or a black ray, so I'm just gearing up the heavy gear. I'm gonna go with the full metal and a 12-0, and then a little bit later I'm gonna throw a big yellowtail head or anything big and mushy and smelly that a ragged shark or a black ray will be willing to eat. But, I'm sure there's going to be something worth the while here today. I hope I'm not over optimistic, but I'm sure there's going to be something. On the low tide I might even throw for a punzi for you guys as well. That reef where I caught that punzi a couple of videos back, it's just to the left of us, so it looks quite nice for them, so I'm going to make a throw for that as well a little bit later. And yeah, I don't know, you guys have seen the past videos, I don't want to bore you guys with it, but I need to get the word out there that you can become a member of Zulu Fishing for additional content and additional footage and to learn a little bit more. I started the membership program. You can join it on my YouTube channel, just right next to the subscribe button. Click on the join button and choose the membership level that you prefer and that suits you best, and you can take it from there and you become part of the Zulu Fishing community. We'll be lucky to have you guys there, and yeah, enough of that. Let's get some tackle on here. Gaan het? Getting a bite here on that head. Feels like a ragged too. Oh, the head's on the surface. Check out, check out, check out! Op die water! It's on the surface now. Ja. Dat zak je snokken. Nou komen we weer die kant. Yes, this thing is shaking like crazy. And I was just about to send the drone up and got the bite, and then this raggy was on the surface thrashing, and would have looked would have been an awesome shot with the drone, but it ate the biting trace on the 9-0 DKK circle. So I hope everything holds. Feel that tail thrashing. Leonard, maak het jou lyn styf voor. Sê, check het jou lyn. Moenie nou worry oor die vis nie. Dit is om eers in die vlak water kry. Maar daar is hy. Wat nou? Yes, this thing is crazy. It's probably a male, the way it's behaving. This for the guys that's going to ask me in the video, am I using the HXL? No, I'm not using the HXL. I'm using a Championship 7 or Championship Edition number 7. But it's still a prototype for when we tested the rod, that's why it's blue. So it's not a HXL, guys. Wat sê jy?
Hy sê Peliga trek hierdie vis baie harder.
Peliga kry ek nie buite nie. Nou ek het biting aan, hè? In 'n 9 hook.
Jy het 'n lang biting aan, nie waar nie, trek jy dit.
The raggy settled into the fight now. Really nice. It's behaving well. That's the thing about raggatooths. Or raggies, when you hook them, they go all crazy, and with the braid, if you hold them too hard, they tend to open hooks, break your wire, and bite you off, or break the leader, or just something happens. And now, especially with the tackle that I have on here, luckily, well, the 50 pound is fine, and the 180 pound leader that I have on is fine. But that short biting, you don't want to take too many chances. But I'm actually I'm actually surprised that it's still on, because it went crazy on the surface. There I can see it in the white water there. And happy and happy. And now you can just take your time and just put it easy, just as it comes. There, it's hanging. Wat?
Sê die baap jou hoeke.
Die bob.
Ja, die baap, al die
Hoekom?
baap.
Ek doen.
Sê nie volgens iets jy kan sê.
O, maar ek het nie nou nie, want ek het nie 'n die bob doek aan nie. Maar nee, net ek. Ek sal op my volgende reggie.
Ja, die begin nou visvang.
Nee, dit is so dit was.
Dit is 'n great tyd vir reggies.
Hæ?
Lekker so tyd vir reggies.
Ja. Oh, so, lyk nou nie te bad vis hier, hè. Kom, gryp die ding, man. Dis 'n monster, hè. Hoekom lyk dit of jy onder die bo aankom? Nou, onderrap. I think I don't go unwrap. Oh, the fish was wrapped there. It looked like it just unwrapped itself. Oh, yeah, I think it did. Yeah, because it's, yeah, big egg shakes, rolling again. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's still rolling, so I don't want to put too much pressure on the fish. Okay, coming with the wave. Sure, it's going to be in a landable position now. I'm going to keep its head toward me, walk back, turn again. Don't put too much pressure on the fish here. Come on, just with the back draw. Just need to put it like 10 meters more. Stefan doing a shuffle there around my line. Oh, you got him. Hey, lekker. Drag bag.
Nee, dit is 'n mooi vis.
Sien. Dis 'n mooi maal. Look at that, guys. Look at that hook. Okay, there we go. Like I expected or suspected, that was a male reggie. And there you go, negative shark male. I reckon it's really close to 120 kilos. Quite a big male. And as you guys can see, water is still flowing over the fish right here. So now we work with the fish really close to the water for a quick and safe return. We're not even going to measure it. We don't want to waste too much time. It's slow coming. We'll hold on to it. And yeah, we've got a rod to skip in and we're going to drag it back. There's Leonard, my cousin. So sure there's going to be one or two more raggies. Ate the small bait, guys. You guys saw that bait, and you guys saw the condition of the hook. And that thing was nearly open, and that's why you can't put too much pressure on the raggie. And from the beginning, especially when you're using lighter tackle. And yeah, it survived the roll and it's thrashing on the surface. And males tend to do that. Okay, real. They can be really aggressive. But yeah, chuffed. First try, drag back, out. Yeah, one more thing that I want to say to you guys is, I don't know if you noticed when I released the shark, I didn't just pull it back without any water. Waited for the water to come over the fish, just lift it a little bit, give it a little bit of buoyancy, and then pull it with the wave, not putting all the pressure on its spine and on its back. And then you can safely release it. Small things that makes all the difference when you're releasing a fish. So you have to do it right. Okay, let's get a new bait out. Well, I'm not in a hurry at all to throw another big bait, because I think the tide still needs to push a little bit before I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take a chance while the tide is like a low to throw for a punzi here on the reef. I'm going to wade out and yeah, definitely going to hit that reef, because formation is perfect to wade this reef. Got the same bait on that I caught that other one the other day on, like an ocky leg. Maybe there's a cob on that reef as well, because it's puffing some sand here and there as well.
On the way to being free.
There's a punzi. Okay, there we go. punzi. No, Stefan, it looks massive on that screen. It's a tiny thing, about 2 kilos maybe. They're quite a hefty fish. Wasn't too sure if it was a punzi. Felt like a punzi, then it didn't feel like one, then it felt like one, and then it didn't feel like one. Eventually, felt 1 or 2 shakes as it came onto the bank, and we saw the dark figure in the water, and we immediately knew it was a punzi. But I missed a decent fish. I'm not too sure if maybe it was a cob or something. Look at that circle, look perfectly in the corner. Like every time, just like to hook up and get him back. Got me.
Huh? Ben je stupid?
One fish that absolutely needs to be returned, that's a punzi. Go. Landed like close to like a 200 kilo. Why?